Bay State running powered by Marathon Sports. My main man,
Coach Shep.
This is Coach H.
We got nationals, man. We're going to get right into it. First, congratulations to all the athletes for making it this far. The big show, New York City, bright lights.
The big show.
Do I dare say Friday night lights starting tomorrow. We're going to get right into it. The girls' championship events.
Ladies first.
200, Coach. Who are we looking at?
We have two ladies representing Massachusetts. We'll start with the Wellesley senior, Anna Jornell Henry.
Yep.
And then the other senior at Oakmont, Alyssa Madden.
Yep. Heat 1 for AJH. Heat 5 for Alyssa Madden. Jornell Henry has a personal best of 24.93. That was from the outdoor state meet last year. Alyssa Madden actually has a time from last year. She finished 24th last year with a 24.83. It took a 24.37 to get in that final last year, that two-heat final. Coach, I don't know if either one's going to sneak in there looking at last year's results. If anyone can do it, it's probably Anna Jornell Henry with that 39.33 300. Can she bump down to the 200, sneak into that finals? She's going to have to do it out of Heat 1, the very first heat. So she's got to run a quick time, and hopefully it holds on. But we're going to move right on. Championship 400. We just have one entrance into the championship 400.
And that is another Wellesley Raider. We have Abby Camella. And the question is, can Abby Camella compete at this level? Absolutely. But when we're talking about All-American, we're going to need to see at least a 55, sub-55 performance out of her.
Yeah.
Sneak in.
So, I mean, we've heard of splits that she's done in the 55, 56 range, I believe. It took a 55.01 to qualify. So it's going to take a 54 second 400 to qualify. She did run this last year, and she ran 56.90. Different athlete. She's fresh off that 132 in the 600, so she's running better than she ever has. So it's going to take a great race, and then to All-American, it's going to take a mid-54. So we'll see what she can do there. She's in Heat 4. Moving on. Girls 800.
Girls 800 are defending, well, not the defending, but the current state champ 600 state record holder, Michaela Page. And because of the conversion, Shep, they don't have her in the seeded heat?
Yeah, so she's not even in the second fastest heat. Michaela Page, she got that 129, 600. She's a stud, but the way they do their conversions, it's going to be 1,000 that's brought down to the 600 not. She ran 1,800, but it was on that flat track back in December or early January. So, to me, she's going to All-American.
I'm with you.
She's going to go do it by herself. Samantha Freiberg was an All-American last year at 208, and Michaela Page is already of her level. So, she's going to go drop a
207?
206, 207, I think. And she'll All-American out of that unseeded heat. I don't know if a thing moves is in there. She won in 206 last year. She's run 123 in the 6. She's going to win. But Michaela Page, who knows? Could she get second from that unseeded heat? We'll see. Moving up, we got a busy championship mile for the girls.
We have the Cornell commit, Sarah Rothman, has entered.
Yeah, she'll be in section 1 of 2 if she runs. I think she's going to run the 2 mile. We talked to her the other day. So it'll be interesting. But let's talk about that seeded heat of the mile.
So does Grace Conley run this mile? But we know that Lucy Jenks is running the mile. So yes. It's very interesting. Shep.
Yeah, they're both in the seeded heat. Talking about last year and what it took, it was a 4:49 that was All-American. And actually, Lucy Jenks, as a sophomore last year, she ran that 4:51.29 and was the first girl to miss out on All-American. So she's running extremely well, coming off a New England and an All-State title in the mile.
Punch your ticket.
With no Caitlin Toohey in this race.
Punch the ticket,
Jenks not only contend for an All-American spot, and if Brace is in here too, so can she. But could Lucy Jenks be
national champion?
Well, I mean, look at it like this, man. If you have that speed at the end of the race, which we saw at that 62 at the All-State meet, I don't know. Let's watch out for Lucy Jenks.
Shout out to Duke County, Coach McChesney. You know what?
I think Roth and Conley run the 2 mile, but we'll...
we like Lucy Jenks, potentially on the win.
So that gets us to the 2 mile. And
there's a lot of talent here. We got another senior, the Wellesley, one of the Wellesley captains, Georgetown commit, Maggie Donahue. We have another Sarah Rothman sighting and Grace Conley. But all eyes will be on that seeded heat.
Coach, how could you forget about SJT?
Shame on me.
Sophia Jacobs-Townsley, out of Amherst. She'll be in Section 1 with Maggie Donahue. We'll see, how well they can do. For them, it's just end the season on a good note, heading out to outdoors. But for Rothman and Grace Conley, Grace ran 10:18, 10:19 back in December. So she's looking to be right up there. She can't challenge Caitlin Toohey, but 10:16 was third last year. So she'll be looking to be runner-up, third maybe if she has a good race, coming off that really tough double at Allstate. She's a lot of strength and speed work there. And then Rothman, she's been running by herself the last couple weeks. 10:34 was All-American. She's got a 10:40 already in the bag, 10:42. So Rothman will be looking to run well. She's just going to get on the train this week. She's been leading the last 2 weeks. To me, hopefully, we're going to have 2 All-Americans in the girls' 2 mile.
I like that.
And moving up to the 5K, you talk about 16 laps to glory. What do you think about the 5K?
Well, we have another SJT sighting,
Yeah.
and then the young lady at the young lady Megan Davis.
Mohawk Trail.
Mohawk Trail. They're actually in the seeded heat.
Yeah, there's only one heat. There was 2 last year, so they're both in the seeded heat. Townsley actually finished 11th last year with a 17:42. So maybe she's got some bigger fish to fry this year and move up from that 11th place finish last year. She's running better than she ever has.
Yep.
So we'll see in that championship 5K. What about moving into the field events for the girls?
Okay, first field event of the day we have is...
We're going to be talking about the high jump first.
So the high jump, bring up another Jodel Henry and is back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, because Anna's also running the 200. Let's see how the body can recover, respond.
She already showed that running that event on the infield does not affect her. She ran that 39.33 and then jumped right back to the high jump and won with a 5.8. The thing is, it might take more than 5.8 to be an All-American. Can she make that jump, literally, and get to 5.10? You jump 5.10, you have a chance. Off years, 5.10 can win. If that's how weird the high jump can get. And then you have Aylin Canestraro from Somerville in there as well. Is she a Somerville girl? Or does she go to private school? Either way, give her the shout out that she deserves. That's the high jump right there. Moving to the triple jump. Not an event that we do indoors. So how do girls get ready for the high jump? And real quick, before we go into the triple jump, the high jump was won in 5.8 3/4 last year.
Oh, and this is championship?
Yeah, and there were 3 girls at that, and then a whole slew of girls at 5.7. So you jump 5.8, you jump 5.10. We could see Anna Jodel Henry.
Jodel Henry's going to have a big weekend.
Yeah, she could have a big weekend. So let's get into the triple jump. Cambridge girl, man.
Sophia.
Sophia Wright.
Sophia Wright. I mean, it's because triple jump is not common for us indoors here.
It's not.
But I trust the Cambridge coaching, and I believe that Sophia will be ready to jump. Now, where she ends up in All-American status, what was All-American last year?
It took a 40'6".
And her best is what, 38 or 37?
Heck, I would take that for one of my boys, 40'6". So that's legit. So it'll be tough, but it's a good way to get ready for the outdoor season. Moving on to the shot put for the girls. Our girl, Candy Garbian.
Yes.
From Seekonk.
Yes.
So she has thrown. Can you get her best up there real quick? What did she throw the other day? I'm looking it up. So talk about Cammie a little more. What she's done the last couple weeks.
Well, Cammie's been basically unstoppable on the New England and the Massachusetts circuit, and broke the state record by several feet last week.
Yeah, she had.
But this will be her first real competition. Not to take nothing away from
I don't see her in
talent.
I don't see her in the results from last year for the shot put. So she did throw that bomb of 48-2 at the All-State Championship. She's floated in the 45s at divisionals and at New England's. So it's probably going to take 45 flat, got 6 last year, got All-American. So if she just has a good day, does what she's been consistent at with a 45, or she throws a 48 bomb and she locks it up, and that was actually 47 was the national champion last year. So for Cammie, it depends on what kind of day she has, and that's the shot put for you.
Cammie's coming home All-American.
And then real quick to finish out the girls pentathlon with Jada Johnson from Sharon. You know, she's had a couple interesting weeks with the DQ in the hurdles, but if she puts on a really good week, she's just a junior.
Just a junior.
But she jumps 18.